talks about the distance of a number from 0. So kapag sinabi nating distance, it is always positive. Distance from 0. So we are talking about the number line. Pag sinabi nating distance, it is always positive. So we are going to represent an absolute value of a number with this form. So this is read as absolute value of m. Next. So, ito yung mga kailangan natin i-consider in an absolute value. So, kapag ang ating x ay isang positive integer, ang absolute value nito is x. So, the absolute value of x is x. And then, if x is equal to 0, then the absolute value of x is x. For example, absolute value ng ating 0 ay 0. Then, the third one, if x is a negative integer, so ano ang absolute value niya? Then the absolute value of negative x is x. Because in absolute value, the distance is always positive. So for example, we have the absolute value of negative 10. So the answer is 10. Okay. So ngayon, how are we going to represent that in a number line? So, we all know, sa isang number line, ganito siya, we have positive and negative numbers. And then, sabi sa absolute value, it is the distance from 0. So, we will put 0 in the middle. So, saan natin makikita ang positive numbers? Is it from the right of 0 or from the left of 0? It is from the right of 0. So, dito nakalagay yung 1, 2, 3, 4. And sa left ng 0 ay ang ating mga negative numbers. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So, how are we going to find for the absolute value of a number? For example, absolute value of negative 3 using the number line. So, absolute value, it is the distance from 0. So, magsisimula tayo dito sa 0. And then, nasaan ang ating negative 3? Ito siya. So, ngayon, ano ang distance niya from 0 to negative 3? So, we will count 1, 2, 3. So, the answer here is 3. Another example, we have the absolute value of 2. So, una, hahanapin natin yung 0. So, this is our 0. Asan ngayon ang ating 2 sa ating number line? So, it is from the right of 0. What we need to do is to count the distance of 2 from 0. So, magbibilang tayo, 1, 2. So, the absolute value of 2 is 2. So, that is for the absolute value of a number on a number line. So, in application of absolute value, we will deal with practical situations that is happening in our surroundings. For example, the word loss. Kapag narinig natin ng loss, is that positive or a negative word? So, it is negative. In general terms. So, when we say a loss of 10 pounds, So how are we going to represent that in in numerical? So kapag gagawin natin loss of 10 counts, magiging siyang negative 10. And then, absolute value niya, the absolute value of negative 10 is 10. Next, below. Positive or negative? It is negative. So, above. That is positive. Kasi, above. And the next deposit, this is also negative, positive. Profit, this is positive. Elevation, this is same is above, so it is positive. From the right, this is positive. From the left, negative. Gain is positive. For example, 336 below